Let's find out who's the T102sportsnow.com Fanelli, Evans, and Patel Athlete of the Week. This student-athlete showed their mettle in competition and put up incredible numbers, just like Fanelli, Evans, and Patel. With over 100 years of combined experience, the attorneys at Fanelli, Evans, and Patel provide results you can count on.
Back with another Fanelli, Evans, and Patel, T102sportsnow.com Athlete of the Week. This week's honor going to North Schuylkill senior running back Luke Miller. Luke, thanks for being here tonight.
Thanks for having me.
So let's recap week one a little bit. You're the Athlete of the Week because you went for 234 rushing yards. You added a 86-yard punt return touchdown in there for 4 total scores, and most importantly, a 62-20 win over Mount Carmel. Honestly, Luke, I'm feeling a little deja vu here because you were actually our first ever Athlete of the Week exactly 1 year ago today after a win over Mount Carmel, which you also scored 4 touchdowns. So here you go, your senior year, you did it again. What is it about playing in this series that has produced some of your best individual games?
Yeah, I really think ever since I really saw the rivalry my 8th grade year, like coming in the program, I knew what it was about. Like every time I feel that rivalry feeling, like I know it's time to go. I knew I had a good game my junior year, so like really come my senior year, I knew I had to show up and have a good game again. I didn't worry too much about it because I knew I trust my work. I know I put the work in, so just let my work show. But yeah, I love playing that Mount Carmel rivalry game.
Yeah, and we talk about back to your freshman year when you guys had lost to Mount Carmel, and now you've beat them 3 straight since. What do you think kind of changed over the last 3 years from your perspective to kind of put the Spartans back on top of this rivalry?
Yeah, for sure. I think my freshman year, honestly, because we won so many years before that, we probably got a little comfortable. I wasn't a really big leader at the time, but I definitely could tell, like coming from, like definitely that sophomore year, like the game we took it a lot more serious, and then my junior year, I had a little bit more leadership role. I knew I didn't want to lose. And coming in this year, like, same mentality, especially for the guys that never really played in the rivalry game that got a chance to. I definitely think they wanted to win. And so really just trying to win for everyone, play as a team and get after it.
Yeah, and I know you play all 3 phases, but I kind of wanted to focus on the defense for a minute. Last year, you guys took some lumps early on. I think through your first 4 games, you were giving up 33 a game. But then down the stretch of the season last year, you turn around, start playing really good defensively. You had a shutout of Pottsville. Now into 2025, where do you think this defense stands after week 1?
I think we're going to be a good defense. I definitely think going into that Mount Carmel game, we were definitely nervous. We had guys playing the first varsity football game. So, I mean, that's not easy thing to do, especially at the Silver Bowl. So I definitely think we have a lot to show this year. I think we have good depth. But yeah, I don't think we're satisfied really. I don't think we really will be until we keep winning, and until really the season's over. But I'm really happy with how the team's playing right now, and I think we have a lot to prove going on.
Yeah, switching sides to the offense now. You guys racked up 475 yards, and that's against a defense that was really no slouch coming in. I mean, they had some all-state talent on there. You guys really didn't have to throw it all that much. I think you ran it about 80% of the time. Do you feel like this offense could possibly be even more explosive and put even more points up than you did last year?
Yeah, for sure. Definitely just like all the talent we have on the offense. Like, people always look at me because I put up pretty good stats. But, I mean, you have Mills coming in, Angel coming in, getting reps and running back. Mangle could run the ball, so you can't sleep on him. And then all our receivers, they haven't put up great stats, but trust me, I know they could ball out. And even like guys that don't play as much, I know from watching them like play as like JV and coming up, I know they could ball out. So really just having guys that moving in at all times and just getting reps, even like scout team, just getting in there. But yeah, I definitely think there's a lot of players that are really explosive that could be on this offense.
Yeah, and of course we can't forget special teams. 86-yard punt return touchdown up there. Kind of take me through that play and what you saw as it unfolded.
Yeah, it was a one hop. I didn't catch in the air, so I was really just patient on the ball. I was gonna let it go at first until I saw no one was near. I'm like, all right, I'll take it. And then I really just think there's like one block. I'm like, all right, let me start going here. Then there was just one guy in front of me, made a miss, and then I was off to the races. I actually cramped up mid play, but I wanted to get through there. But yeah, happy I got to get in there. That was a really fun touchdown.
Where'd you cramp? What yard line?
It was the 10. Like both my hamstrings, both my calves, they were cooked. But yeah, I want to score a touchdown, so I had to get in there.
Absolutely. So that kind of covers Friday's win. Moving on to some more personal stuff. I'm kind of curious about your background as an athlete. We know you play some other sports. I'm more curious about maybe how your other sports help you when football season rolls around.
Yeah, I play track. So I run winter track, I run spring track. So really all year round I'm training, I'm getting faster, and really think that helps me become a good football player. It's always feeling good, sometimes knowing you're the fastest kid on the field. So having that in your back pocket's always nice to have. But yeah, I love track, so I really enjoy that. But yeah, just always training and getting ready for football season. It's pretty nice.
Did you play anything else growing up, or was football kind of always the first love?
I played football, basketball, and baseball. Basketball, I just really wanted to focus on track, so I had to give up that. And then wasn't really good at baseball, so kind of gave that up and just joined track and just like I really just signed up. I'm like, I'll just try it out, and I fell in love with it. So I really think track was the big thing to help me become a better football player.
So back into football now, big home opener coming up this week against Tamaqua. They were the only Schuylkill County team that you guys had lost to last year. What'd you learn from that game last year, and how do you kind of avoid falling for that letdown spot this year?
Yeah, for sure. Just trying to take it week by week. I think, after coming to Mount Carmel game, you got to get off a big high, and it's not easy to come down from, but really you just got to, honestly just focus up, even though you don't want to, even though you want to watch the film from Mount Carmel game over and over again. You got to focus up. We're going to take every game as serious as possible. No letdown. We have a tough schedule this year. Everyone knows that. Even though we have a good team, doesn't matter. We play good teams every week. Tamaqua was a good team. So just taking every game serious as possible, one week at a time. But yeah, can't let that happen.
All right, let's round it out. We'll do a little bit of Skook edition of this or that. Have some fun here. We'll start off trucks or Jeeps.
Probably, I'm a Jeep. My dad has a Jeep.
Next up, we'll go bonfires or block parties.
Block party.
Okay, unpopular opinion there, but we get a few of them sometimes. All right, next one is hunting or fishing.
Surprisingly, I don't do either, but if I had to, probably fish. I actually want to pick that up, but haven't got to it.
Yeah, definitely the easier one to get your foot in the door with. And then we'll do a food one. You can only pick one here. Would you rather have a Screamer from Tony's Lunch or a Black Diamond cheesesteak?
Probably a Black Diamond cheesesteak.
Okay. That is Luke Miller, our T102sportsnow.com, Fanelli, Evans, and Patel Athlete of the Week. Catch him in action this Friday night, home opener against Tamaqua. Luke, appreciate your time, and good luck this weekend.
Thank you.
Check us out next Wednesday for another T102sportsnow.com, Fanelli, Evans, and Patel Athlete of the Week. At Fanelli, Evans, and Patel, get the best when faced with the worst.